to them. So we are recording. Hello, welcome. I'm Helen, Authentic Discovery, and I'm here today with Loic from all1union and Florence from the Wave of Love and Peace. They have a very exciting event coming up on the 1st of November. And so without further ado, I will ask firstly Florence, because she's at the top of my screen, to introduce herself and to tell us about a Wave of Love and Peace. And then Loic will introduce, if he would introduce himself, to tell us about himself and all1union, and then between them, perhaps they can tell us all about their exciting event that's coming up. So Florence, please, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us something of a Wave of Love and Peace?
Yes, thank you, Helen. It's a joy to be here. And hi to all. So my name is Florence. I'm living in France. And I'm very interested for years now around spirituality, but was searching with different currents and never really find the one I was wanting to engage with. So I find my own way. I'm following several teachers, spiritual teachers, like nowadays. One of those is Thomas Hubel, that is also working a lot on collective trauma. And another is Stephen Busby, that is working on embodying a certain type of awareness and working what is calling with higher frequencies. So it could be higher frequencies of love or higher frequencies of awareness, and it's working with it day-to-day life. And then, so this is for myself. I met Jean-Baptiste, which is the one who received the calling to do the Wave of Love and Peace around 3 years ago. He was in a silent retreat and really received it as a huge calling. The calling was, let's spread an immense wave of love and peace. So we shortened the title of Wave of Love and Peace. And the calling was to gather people and to gather the maximum of people. Movement could be spiritual and religious movement or lay people, all together to link by other hearts and by spirits, to spread love and peace all around our world, and to be with this intention of supporting the emergence of a world of kindness, of brotherhood, sisterhood, all over the world. And nowadays more and more in need. So we feel this need to really reach out to very different people, very different movements. So we work on that with a core group. In the core group, there is 5 or 6 of us, and we are from different tradition or not tradition. So some are Christians, some are Sufis, some are Buddhists, some are Hindus, some are just lays and interested by spirituality or just interested by bringing something into our world. And we are spreading these waves for 2 years now. And it's, so it was mainly in French. And so for now we have many French people and French movements, but it's around 80, between 800 and 900 people, and around 14 movements. So it's Hindu, Buddhist, Christian, several types of Christians, Sufis, Jewish persons, and all over France, and some people in the world as well, several countries. And then we met Loic, and it seemed it was really wonderful because Jean-Baptiste met Loic and was like, wow, we had the same calling.
Very similar things, yes.
Yeah. So I'm stopping it for here for now, and maybe letting Loic think of his own calling.
Look.
Thank you. Gratitude to you, Florence, and to you, Helen, to welcome us and to receive us. So Me, I'm traveling around the world since 2015 to meet the different traditions of the world and to meet the humanity. Mm. And I received in 2018 the call to offer a place, offer a moment that we can unite together. Because I find in all these traditions that we are all going uh, on the same objective, not with the same tools, but everybody got to the same objective to reconnect, to understand that we are unite, that we are a part of the big body with the God, with the Divine Mother, Father, and with the earth. And so I received this impulsion to offer a time as the first of each month at 1 p.m. Universal Time. So each one has a time different the time is not the same in Australia than in Brazil or in France or in Iran. So we offer this time at 1 p.m. Universal Time for 11 minutes to connect with our heart, our conscience on this unity for the good for our earth and our humanity. So now the movement is international. It's like 2,000, 3,000 people each month who join from different parts of the world, from Mexico, from Japan, from Gabon in Africa, Central Africa, también, from Ireland, from UK. So it's very international, and we organize also some Zoom meeting each month to concretize this unity, because the unity is a fact. We are all on the same planet. We are all with the same gravity in the same atmosphere, but we forget it, and this unity have to be concretized in conscience. And now with the technology, we have this opportunity to realize this. And I want to express my gratitude to each people who connect the first of each month, all the people who are also moving, also doing something for to spread this message, this invitation, and so I was looking for people who can help to promote this message, and I meet Olivier Claire, with the one who translate the four Toltec agreement for France, and we develop a very nice tool. The name is the Gift of Forgiveness, that I invite you to see on YouTube, and he guided me to meet Jean-Baptiste, because Jean-Baptiste has the same idea, received the same ideas than me. And we are not alone. We are a lot of us to receive this idea to bring us together, to concretize this unity. Because a lot of traditions are talking about unity, are talking about the oneness, but we never had a time to meet us. And so we offer this time the first of each month at 1 p.m. Universal Time. And everybody is welcome. And so recently we meet with the staff of Wave of All Love and Peace, the Heart group, and we took that they propose a meeting every Sunday. And we realized that the 1st of November will be a Sunday. So we decide to organize a big event to join us for this event in a big wave of union, of love, of peace. And we decide to organize a day of 48 hours.
You're actually
Why?
going ahead into some of my questions there, Loic. I was going to ask you about that. So where the inspiration, where it came from that you joined together. I mean, I hear such similarity in both of your missions to join, to not so much join people together, but to make people more aware in a conscious way that they are already joined, because we're just not, as you've said, we're just not aware. So I was going to, ask about the rationale behind the 48 hours, and you're kind of going into that now as you talk. So please continue to tell us. So it came about because Wave of Love and Peace then meet every Sunday, and All One Union meet on the 1st of the month, and the 1st of November is a Sunday. So that's how the two marry together for this time. But you decided to do it for 48 hours, a 48-hour day, which just sounds like, most people are like, no, there's 24 hours in a day. So tell us about the 48 hours in a day.
We was at the AMA Center in France, and we was talking about this idea, and suddenly I realized that in reality the day on Earth is 48 hours, because it's begin in New Zealand 12 hours before Europe. In Europe it's 24 hours, and it's finished near Alaska, Samoa Island, 12 hours after. And in reality, the day one on Earth begin in New Zealand and finish in Samoa Island and begin again. And so it's 48 hours of sun.
It's quite interesting. So to get to, in this later stage of my life, to actually, because like it's only now that I am learning, you kind of think of a day as 24 hours, but a day in the life of the Earth is 48 because of the reasons you just said. So that's something that you think would be taught, but it's not. So I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, of course, there's 48 hours in a complete Earth cycle, So that's quite an interesting one. I know you've said what each individual mission is, and so I suppose the next question is, the answers to that is each individual mission, but what do you hope to achieve with the 48 hours? Is there an end? Is there what do you hope to achieve? What is it that you thought that would happen, or what is it that you hope will happen within this 48 hours? Either of you?
Maybe Florence, if you want to.
Okay, I can start to answer, and maybe we can weave an answer together. For me, it's really about energy and gathering energy. I really notice with the work I am doing with my Sangha, with my community, the power of the energy we have when we pray, when we meditate together, when we gather with a benevolent, a kind intention. So there is a real power on that. And I don't remember exactly the scientific survey, but I know they had some results, for example, in Canada, that the crimes really lowered when people meditate. So there is all this kind of survey that are encouraging us. And of course, it's very difficult to measure. But it's more a bet. It's also like this sense and a deep feeling that when we are together, and I'm sure you already experimented
I'm experiencing it now.
Yeah,
It's such a beautiful, I think anyway, this is so lovely.
Yeah, when we are gathering together, something with this open heart, with this same attention and its intention, something is happening that is more than the sum of each other. So it's this quality, and it's to offer this quality to our planet. So it's for me, there is maybe two things. There is also these things of, as you both said, these things of making more tangible the things of we are in unity. And even if we are very diverse with very different culture, very different belief systems, we are part of the same thing. So it's more to make this really palpable, tangible. And it's also to gather this energy and to bring it to our earth, like really to offer our heart to the earth. For nowadays, that is more and more kind of crazy. So I even
kind
feel
of crazy. The world is absolutely bananas right now.
yeah. There is a urge to yes, let's soak this light and this love and this consciousness and be it and offer it together.
Even I'm not really into astrology or astronomy, but the planets this year have done some amazing things. There's cosmic energies that are going on, and there's just all of this stuff happening. And at some point, some parts of me want to just go away and hide and go, oh, let it all just happen, and then I can pop out again. But there's just so much going on everywhere. There is definitely something very different about this year.
Yes, and the 1st of November will be the 31 of October will be the second full moon of the month of October.
Yes, I was
It will be
thinking that as
also,
Florence was speaking. Yeah.
it will be also the day of the deaf people here in Mexico and the world. And it's an important point also of transition.
Yeah.
And yes, this effect is that Florence was talking is Maharishi effect that you can find some scientific study about the effect of the transcendental meditation of people who join to meditate together. And also now we have the Schumann resonance with the vibrations that we can measure, and we can find that after a big meditations group, it's changing. And also for me, this day of 48 hours, with each hour one people who will present for 10-30 minutes his tradition, a guided meditation, a practice, his action also for the good for our earth and our humanity, is an occasion to make this wave of unity, of conscience of unity, this wave of love and peace every hour, because we are joining together. The fact that people will present guided meditation is an occasion. It's a very nice occasion to reunite us in consciousness, to learn together how our world is full of diversity with the unity. In the unity, we are united.
Yes.
And in diversity. And yeah, it's a very, very wonderful occasion. I thanks every people who will participate to this project, because it will be like 40 people who will present them practice, them traditions, them actions, and it's wonderful people. I invite you to have a look on the program on the all1union.be or vaguedamour.net.
all1union.be.
dot
.be
B
or
and vaguedamour.net.
vague.
Vague d'amour. Yes, it's in French. In French, wave of love.
Vague is meaning wave.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
V-A-G-U-E.
Oh, vague.
Yeah, like vague.
D-A-M-O-R-E.
M-O-U-R. Vague d'amour. And amour is love.
V-A-G-U-E-D-A-M-O-U-R.
.net.
.net. I will
Maybe
put
Maybe
those.
you can put the link. Yeah, thank you.
I will post them down. So you've given us a brief overview of people sharing their traditions. Can you expand on that a little more? What kind of things people make? They're going to have guided meditations, and they'll be from different. Can I get a little bit more information about that?
Florence, if you want to
okay.
begin.
So some of the people, it's really rich, and I'm really amazed how much people answer with this impulse of saying really yes and wanting to participate. So we have really beautiful people and beautiful proposition. Some of them are meditation and type of prayers. So we have, for example, different types of prayer. We have the Sufic prayer, Jewish prayer, Hindu prayer, and Hindu bhajans. So it will be chanting. Buddhist prayer as well, like the Mahamudra Buddhist prayer. And we have also musician with sacred song, and maybe we have also like some speakers around techniques of non-violence, or also the works that reconnect with the spiral of Joanna Macy that will be present by a person as well, and also like a lot of shamanic ceremony or work. So this I'm letting Loic bringing more details on that.
Yes, we have also some shaman from the Budi tradition in Gabon, in Africa. We have some shaman from Mexico. We are on the red way. People also from Venezuela, from Japan. We will present some martial art, so with embodiment also, and people. It's a lot of people. People from the also we are working like Le Ciel Foundation in a caritative organization, and we will present a very nice movie. The name is The 12, that you can find freely. You have the link in the program. It's also people who are organizing some group for the business people to make a more responsible business, ecological and also respectful of humanity. And yeah, it's a lot of people who
Sounds very
will also
diverse.
present some meditations, some smiling meditations, some guided meditations, and we have also some show of this tradition, this African tradition, and also some artists who will make some painting with music. It's a fest.
Amazing. It
It's a
just
very
sounds
fest.
like this massive collective because it's 48 hours, it's going to be from one side of the planet to the other, and join back up again. It just sounds really wonderful and exciting and diverse. It sounds as if it's literally encapsulating all that we have to offer, and within our traditions. And I'm going to say at this time as well, when a lot of our traditions are being denied to us because of restrictions and things. I think it could well be a very important, well, it will be a very important way for people to be able to connect with their own traditions again, that they may not have been able. So on many levels, it sounds amazing. That's all I can say. It sounds amazing. So how will people join? I know that you've given me the website for All One Union and Vajd Adamo. I hope I said that right. So that's how people can find out information about it. Will there also be information on how they join this? And do they have to sign up to specific classes, or not classes, but slots, or can they come in and out as they please? How do people access? And yes, so
So this is two principal way. So they can find all the information on all1union.be and vagdamo.net. And particularly, it's a YouTube All One Union. And for people who want to join directly, it's a Zoom link, but we can be just 100 people together. Mm-hmm. And in this Zoom link also, we can after the 10-30 minutes, stay a little bit more if we have some questions to ask to people, or if you want only to share something with people, it's possible also to stay a little bit more.
So they'll be able to, they can either sign up to attend the Zoom, or they can just watch on YouTube. And will it be going on Facebook, Instagram? Will there be other platforms where they may be able to access?
Yeah, it will be some information on Instagram, on the All One Union Instagram, and also on the Facebook page All One Union, and the Facebook page Vagdamo. You have some information, and we will try to share the video indirect also on Facebook on All One Union. But you can find the video more directly on YouTube, All One Union, or you can find also after this, you can come back on the YouTube All One Union and discover the things that you don't have seen in direct.
Oh, great. So all of the presentations and contributions, if people can't make it, they can actually then participate in catch up and be able to look at different things. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Okay. I can't think of any other questions to ask. I hope that we've covered everything. Is there anything that either of you want to offer or to say to people?
Just a warm welcome to everyone, and that people can reach this large event of the 48 hours of the 1st of November every time they want. They can choose the slots, they can have a look in the program, in the website, and they can reach every beginning of an hour. So all are welcome, really. It's for free. So, and we are really looking forward to joining all these beautiful people and yes, to really spread some good energy here.
Oh, fabulous. Loic, is there anything?
Yes, yes, I said Florence is for free, because everything is done with the heart of each one of us, of all the people who come to participate. And really, I want to express my gratitude to each people who participate on this big adventure, because it's a wonderful adventure. And I feel already all the vibrations that it spread to our brother, our sister humans, and it's amazing. And I want to say also that the first of each month, everybody is invited to join All One Union by the heart. but also in Zoom meeting. Each one, it's first of each month in Zoom meeting that you participate already. People can also share them tradition, them guided meditation, what they want to share for the good for our earth and our humanity. This is the time. We are now on the time to open this conscience of unity. And yeah, thank you to also the technology we can use on bad way and also on good way. And with this way, we spread this light. So lots of love to everybody. And thank you, Hélène, to invite us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
And I can add a little piece because I forget it, but for the wave of love and peace, it's a kind of the same principle. And we meet every Sunday by the heart, so we don't need to connect by Zoom. But if you want to connect, you can connect by Zoom, and we are here at least the first Sunday of each month. And the thing is just to be in silence. So we can be with whatever tradition is ours, or with inner prayer, inner chanting, or whatever, but we are meeting in silence. And it could be just by spirit and by heart, wherever we are and whoever we are, and or being here in Zoom as well. And all the details are on the website.
Yes,
and thank you so much as well.
No, yes, you're very welcome. So thank you, Florence. Thank you, Loic. Thank you to everybody who's going to watch. I am so excited about this 48 hours. I'm one of those people that can't stay awake that long, but I will try and see as much of the 48 as possible, and it might take me a few days. But how wonderful is it that we have technology, that we can catch up, and if we can, even if you cannot be there in person, we've spoken about quite a bit here, the heart and your intention. So if on the 1st of the month, wherever you are in the world, you remember this, then know that you are connected to everyone who is also participating. So thank you for your participation. Thank you for watching this video. And this is the launch also of the season 2 of Speaker Truth Conversations. So I'm really glad about that. This will go out later on today. However, the normal conversations will go out on Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. So thank you for watching. There will be information below on how to connect with both Wave of Love and Peace and All One Union and myself, should there be anything that I can help you with. But be well, be happy, be kind to each other, and massive love to you all. Thank you so much for joining. So